Hello everyone and welcome back to the Quest SMP server. Today it's episode 2 and I have some plans for today, so we will jump into that in a second. We look in this chest. I've prepared some of the materials that we need, need some blocks, and I need to find somewhere to actually build this up. But while I do that and I have a look around the server, I will insert a clip as we have had a new member join and he asked me for a little bit of a tour around the server. So I will insert that here and I will pick things back up when I found an area to build this in. Alright guys, see you in a minute. So welcome to the Quest server, and
thank you.
Well, at the moment we've just got like a market here. I don't know, I think Wailmer set it up and I think you need to pay for the slots here, so yeah, probably need to speak to him about that. But we've got everybody's building a base kind of in this area down here. So we've all got like a spawn base. I think we're all, because obviously there's a world border on the series or on the server. So yeah. So we're
until
all
30 days or something.
Yeah. So we're all kind of building in the area to try and kind of stay together. I think at the moment. So I don't know. You probably I don't actually know where you can build in terms of a base because it's quite full up now in this bit. We've got a shopping district down here.
Okay.
Oh, the sheep. There's like underground sheep somewhere.
Alright. Is that why I'm lagging then?
Probably. So yeah, anyway, this is the shop so far. There's not many, but there's a few.
Aye. That's sick, like. That's pretty cool.
The big tree's pretty cool.
Aye. Very nice.
I'll take you down to my base and show you that.
Okay.
Let's
just get over the laggy sheep first.
Yeah.
See, as soon as I get out of that area, I'm completely fine.
Better. It must be. They must be needing a culling.
This is very nice.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I saw this on the Twitter. You got the build of the week or something, didn't you?
Yeah. The interior's not done yet, so.
Oh right, fair enough. It still looks good though. Yeah. It looks really good. How long did this take?
Couple of days, I think.
Jesus Christ. How long in like hours and stuff?
Like hours?
A lot.
I mean, probably like 6 hours. But then I built this thing in creative beforehand as well. So
aye, fair enough. Yeah.
I've built it twice, which is. So you could maybe find a space there. Also, did you see the flamingo?
Oh yeah, I see the flamingo.
Yeah, so it's like some kind of like cult. I don't know. I mean, it's a bit terrifying to be honest.
It is. You wouldn't want to wake up and see that, would you?
It's a good build though. I like it. But it's terrifying.
Aye, it's nice. Yeah. That must have taken bloody ages.
I know. Yeah, I think you have to like.
You've got to like worship.
Yeah, give it gifts and sacrifices or something. I don't know. I mean, you're a chef. Maybe you could like cook it.
Cook him a wee cake. Yeah.
We could cook the flamingo.
Cook the flamingo? No.
No. Like, instead of a Christmas turkey, like a Christmas flamingo.
Oh God. I'll join it on the table. Right, so I think. Thank you for showing me around.
No problem. I'm gonna go off and get some stuff to do my interior.
Fair enough.
Get that sorted. So, I mean, happy building.
Thanks very much.
Right, I will talk to you later then. All right.
Okay. Right, cheers, mate.
See you.
See you later.
Alright guys, we are out here in a plains biome, a couple of 100 blocks from spawn, which is in that direction somewhere. I've constructed this platform here as today I will be building a flower farm. This will be tied into a shop idea that I want, so I want to build a flower farm here, and the design isn't anything that I've seen or I've copied. It is something I've just put together in creative mode, although you know, I do know that I want to have a dispenser here in the middle that dispenses bone meal onto the platform here. And then I also want pistons either side shifting the flow back and forth that breaks the flowers. Then we want a water stream that comes down, pushing all the drops into some hoppers and into a chest. In the future we may do like a sorting system for the flowers, but for now we'll just have it all filtered into the the one chest. So let me see here. In fact, before we even get going, I forgot to show you that I spent some time getting XP at the skeleton grinder that we've got at spawn, and I managed to get all my tools and armour enchanted. Now they're not the greatest. I mean, I've only got Unbreaking there. I've only got Protection 3. The boots are not too bad. My sword has looting but nothing else. Got Efficiency 5 shovel, which is helping with this, getting the dirt. But yeah, not too bad. The bow is pretty good. That's straight out of the enchanting table with infinity on it, so that's pretty neat. But yeah, so what we want to do now is just come up here, and we want to place pistons along the sides, as this is what's going to push our platform back and forth. Now I think I want to drop that down one as well, so if we build that on, it's probably easier to do it from here, like this. We'll come out. I said that this design's probably not unique. It is probably something that, in fact, I know that this is something that people use. The redstone isn't probably going to be the most compact, as you know, redstone's not really usually my thing in Minecraft. But when you need to build like farms and things, then it is pretty necessary. So let me just get this laid out, and we'll actually have to go and grab some of the redstone components here. So repeaters going into the pistons like this, and then a redstone line along that, and then the same on this side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and some redstone dust, and that's pretty much that for those. Let me just sleep. Next up, we will take some torches. I probably need some more bricks in a moment. But we want to take it from, I mean, I think when I built this in Creative I had it in the middle, but that's probably not necessary. Let me see here. So we want it probably here. And we'll put a torch there, which should power the pistons, yep, because it powers the redstone above. Then if we take a line in, like so, and we can, well, I'm going to have a redstone clock here in the middle, or a little bit of a hopper clock here in the middle that will power this, turning off this torch, which turns off the dust, retracting the pistons. And at the same time it does that, it's going to power this side, which will make these, push these pistons, sorry, and then it will just alternate back and forth. So let me build up some of the rest of the redstone here in the middle, and then we will take a look at how it actually works. Alright, so the redstone is all complete. Well, the shifting floor and dispenser part. So they're pretty simple. Again, this redstone could probably be compacted more, but it works for what I need it. So basically we have comparators running out of these hoppers, and what I'll do is just put a block or an item in here. It'll pass back and forth between the hoppers. Every time this comparator reads that a signal, or reads that there's a block in here, it will send out a signal, which will depower this torch, depowering the redstone, which will detract those pistons. At the same time, this one here will do the same, and these pistons here will actually fire. So it's hard to kind of explain, it's easier to show it, but the concept basically here is that these pistons are powered, but they can't push because these ones are out. So as soon as these retract, these ones will push, and then the same goes here. When the signal passes this way, these ones can't actually push because this one is powered, but as soon as these depower, this one, these pistons here will push. So yeah, you'll see it in action in just a moment. I've also took another comparator signal from this one. So every time that there's an item passes through this, it sends out another signal this way to this redstone dust powering through the block to a dispenser. This will be full of bone meal, which will then bone meal the grass blocks above, creating the flowers. And then when the floor shifts, it will break them. So I can throw a block in here so we can actually see it. Now, there is ways to make this faster, but for me this works perfectly fine. So you'll see it's a pretty stable movement back and forth, and you'll hear the piston firing as well in the background. Every time this pushes this way, the piston should fire, sorry, the dispenser should dispense some bone meal. So again, you can make these quicker, but this one works for the purposes of what I need it for. So let me just grab that out of there. I will make an on and off switch for this as well. So what I'll do now is I will get the collection system set up and put the on and off switch in as well, and I will meet back up and show you the progress. Alright, and that is all the redstone done, and it is now significantly more ugly than it was before. Basically, the problem is this here. I wanted to run a signal from like a button here all the way over to some dispensers on the back that are going to dispense water to collect all the drops. So as a bit of a snaky kind of line of redstone, there's a button just above this block which pulls the redstone here, and it follows this whole line all the way up, and then pulls these dispensers which have water buckets in them. So that's how that works. Then I have installed the on off switch. Again, there's a lever here powering this, which goes along this redstone line, and it will lock this hopper here. As you'll see, it's got an item, but it's not passing through as it is being powered, so it's locked. So if we go up, we can actually take a look at this in action. So switch it on, and then it goes. Moving back and forward. When we're finished, we can switch it off. Then we can hit this button. The water will push all the drops into these hoppers. Then we can turn it back off by picking up the water again, and it's ready to start running, and everything should be picked up here. The only thing I need to do now is obviously tidy this up a little bit and make it look more like a structure than a redstone kind of mess. And then once I've done that, I'll fill up the dispenser with bone meal, and we can actually do a test run for a few minutes and see how much drops we get. So I need to actually head back to base to get the bone meal and some more blocks. I was going to put glass here, but I don't know if we've got enough sand for that just yet. I think I'll probably just encase most of this in stone brick for the time being, just so it's not all exposed like this. But you let me do that, and once we're back, we can do our first actual test run of it and see how many flowers and things like that we actually get. As we are ready for our first test. Now, in no way have I tried to make this look pretty. I've just covered up the redstone with the stone bricks. It is just a very ugly shaped box, but it does the job for now. I've put 3 stacks of bone meal in the dispenser, so we will run it and see how many flowers and things that we get from that. Make sure there's nothing in the chest, and I should be able to. This here is just, it's connected to some composters, so I can throw all the seeds in and get some more bone meal that way. So let's turn it on, and you'll see it working. I've made this in a glass so we can watch it. So after that test, it only lasted maybe not even 5 minutes. This is what we've got. So what did we get? Almost 2 stacks of white tulip, the same with the pink, the same with the orange, and the same with the red. So it looks like these tulips are what we're going to get from this farm. I may have been able to build this in a slightly better place, because I did want to get the blue from the cornflower, but trying to find an area where you get multiple, and obviously I'm not going to get yellow now, but light grey was one of the main ones I wanted, which you get from the white tulip. Pink and orange, I'm not sure if that's good or not, so yeah, I made a little bit of a mistake with the placement of where this is, but I think it's a start. I do have a couple of plans on getting the other dyes. If I don't actually know if I mentioned at the start of the video, the plan is to open up a shop at spawn selling all the different dyes, so this is a start. We do want to add a cactus farm so that we can get green, dye, a sea pickle farm, so we can get lime dye, because it's pretty quick to get from a sea pickle farm. What else was there I wanted to do? Oh yeah, well, one of the kind of hardest ones to get and one of the most popular I would say is probably black dye from either Ink6 or Wither Roses. Now we don't have access to the end just yet, and squid farms for Ink6 sometimes aren't the most reliable, so we'll see with that one, but this is a good start in the right direction. We did get quite a lot of seeds, so I will, if it would let me grab them, I would just take the seeds here and throw them all into this, which will get composted into bone meal, which can go back into the system. So I'll just leave all these guys in here for now. So we're looking at, that was 3 stacks of bone meal, so that's not too bad. But for now, that is all finished up for today. I'll maybe come back and make it look a little bit nicer. Let me grab this stuff, and I'm going to head back to base, and then we're going to get working on our interior because it's still sitting unfinished. So let me get back there for yous and we will do that. Alright guys, we are up inside of the treehouse now. I have done a little bit of a layout here for the rooms and how I want them to work. So we've got this, we've got like a floor and some walls in. I've decorated down there just a little bit and the actual tree trunk itself. But I want to do a little bit of planning here. So I think, obviously you come up here, it's a ladder takes you up. I think I do want my storage system in here. I may have bulk storage down in the little cave area I've got down below. But I think if I line chests along this wall here, they could potentially even go along this one as well. Will just give me some storage in here, and just until we move on to our main base. I've got a lot of decoration to do from the ceiling, the floors. I think this area will probably be like a kitchen, so we'll have a kitchen kind of wrapping round this way. And then my bedroom is probably just going to be up inside the tower at the top. Originally I had planned to put an enchanting table up in the tower. I thought that would be pretty cool. However, we do have the community enchanting table right there. So having one side like two so close to each other probably doesn't make much sense. So I could probably just convert that into like a bedroom. Not sure what I'll do down here. But yeah, that is the kind of rough layout. So I need to go and get the materials. My inventory is a bit of a mess at the moment. I think I'm going to use these just to decorate this roof line a little bit, like have them running along. But yeah, I'll play around with it and I will update you guys once it is all decorated and we can do a little bit of a tour once it's finished. So I've finished up the interior of the building here. There's a few things that I couldn't get. I needed more bookshelves, but I just couldn't find any cows anywhere. So there's a little couple of gaps that I want to fill in, but other than that, so we come through here and we've got just obviously the inside of the tree with some barrels and things. A ladder taking us up through the trapdoor, and here we have it. So we've got a little entranceway. A little entranceway here, some bookshelves there, a little kitchen area. Again, there's probably some other details I could add here, but it's just a little bit of a small space. In here we've got our storage area. There's not a lot of storage. I'm thinking of either putting more chests here or removing these furnaces and using this for chests as well. Not sure, but for now this is what we've got. Not much decoration in here as I want this to be more functional with storage and things. A little bit of a carpet design. I put these on the roof as kind of struts or beams going across. I think that looks pretty cool. And obviously we've got our flowers and things making it look a little bit more natural in here. We come through here, it's just a little hallway with a seating area, some more flowers, and then we get to the tower. So again, it's just a lot of storage boxes and things lying around as if it's been put in here just out of the way, making a bit of a mess. And another ladder up to our bedroom. And again, it's a bit of an awkward size, an awkward shape space, so we've just got some storage here. and a little cupboard area. We've got armor stands to keep our armor, and a little desk, and obviously our bed. And I don't know if I've set my spawn. I think I have. But yeah, guys, that is it. I do need to add a light here. I was thinking of having a just using the chains coming down with like either glowstone or the shroom light on this. But I do need to go back in the nether to get that, so I will do that probably in a moment. But other than that, we are all done here with the interior. Happy that it is now complete, and it looks a lot nicer than just having dirt pillars everywhere. Next job is to fill up these chests, because the ones down in the basement area where I'm still getting all my materials from, so I need to actually move them all up here, which is going to be a bit of a pain, just because we don't have shulker boxes. I don't even have an ender chest actually. That might be an idea, to go and try and get myself an ender chest before I do anything like that. But yeah, the base is pretty much 90% complete now. There's a couple of little finishing touches to do here and there once I get the materials, but yeah, it's time we can actually move on to something else. Well guys, unfortunately that is all we have time for in today's episode. The next one I will be working more on the shop, trying to get that all sorted, potentially even building other farms that we need for other dyes. But like I said, that's all we have time for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.